Hey folks, it's Ardwulf. Welcome to Traveler Tuesday. Today we have a little bit of a live presentation rather than digital for you because we have the printed, print-on-demand version of MANHUNT, the last MegaTraveller adventure. It's not called this. You'll notice that it matches the MegaTraveller trade dress. And this was an adventure, the Omnisium Quest Volume 1. There was to be at least a Volume 2. That was scheduled to be released by Digest Group Publications back in the ancient days at the very end of the lifetime of MegaTraveller. It did not make it. Digest Group decided they wanted to do their own role-playing game called AI, I believe, and that never materialized. And the Digest Group properties have since fallen into the hands of some Nimrod who thinks they are worth millions and will not sell them to Mark Miller. This, on the other hand, was returned. The copyright was returned to the original author since it was never published, and it was found on some ancient disks from which the data was extracted at a considerable expense in terms of time, and just released by Far Future Enterprises this year. I got the digital copy, the PDF from DriveThruRPG, which was about $10, and that got me a discount on the printed print-on-demand copy, which has just arrived. And it is, a book that exactly matches pretty much the MegaTraveller format, right? With the big red stripe at the top. Now, before we ask, will there be an Omnisium Quest Volume 2? And that's a great question. I don't know if that is actually in the works or not. I don't believe they got very far with that. But, there is literally an ad for Volume 2, which is Antares Down. I think it was going to be a 3-volume set in the back of this thing. So, print-on-demand quality is good. It is to me, this feels like a standard RPG paperback from the days of MegaTraveller. Maybe the paper's a bit thinner, a little bit more transparent. You can kind of see the back of the pages here. But the inside, the typesetting, all that stuff looks exactly like MegaTraveller. So if you are a big MegaTraveller fan, and I kind of am, but not to the extent of preferring it over any other edition of Traveller particularly. I feel like MegaTraveller was a bit of a lost opportunity, marred mostly by its enormous quantity of errata, which is a thing that GDW was, maybe not awesome at before. Some of these pictures are really pretty good. They look like digitized pictures rather than art. When I've leafed through the adventure, I don't want to give you spoilers or anything, but it is a pretty meaty adventure. Adventure material comes out to, sort of 60 to 70 pages here, and then there are some appendices in the back, one of which is some pre-gens, one of which is the ship, one of which is conversions. MANHUNT was originally written as a module for MegaTraveller. So this looks like it is a conversion to Classic Traveller, which is pretty interesting in and of itself. Took all the ships and stuff. And then Appendix D here is kind of a 4-page history of how they found this thing, what was going on with Digest Group at the time. This is actually fascinating. I'm not 100% sure that this appendix is in the digital version, but it was published separately, and you should be able to find it online. And then there are references over here as well they probably went through some additional editing passes on this as a modern product rather than just extracting it directly from the old floppy disks using, God knows what software to prepare this thing. So, not even really a flip through, but just, kind of a it's now in my hands type of overview of, the Omnisium Quest Volume 1 MANHUNT for MegaTraveller. The basic plot here is that there is a rumored mother lode of Omnisium, which is a valuable material, somewhere out there, and you are on the hunt for it, starting with some man. So that's a little bit of an oversimplification, but again, I don't want to do spoilers. But the print-on-demand, I was pretty happy with the digital version, no reason to be unhappy. And I am also very happy with the print-on-demand version. This will go onto my MegaTraveller shelf and find a comfortable home amongst my MegaTraveller stuff. And frankly, I think it'd be relatively easy. It's set in the MegaTraveller Rebellion era. But I think it would not be very much work to reskin the adventure to take place in the classic era or new era if that's what you want. So take a look at it. You can get the PDF for relatively inexpensive, and if you get the bundle, I think it's $20 or $25 or something like that, which includes both the digital and the print-on-demand version, again, through Drive-Thru RPG. So hopefully you found this interesting. If so, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do support the channel. Thanks, and a special shout-out to the patrons of Ardwulf's Lair who helped to make this and other kinds of content possible. So thank you, patrons. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy gaming.